everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Dee M, a traveler, vlogger, and a YouTuber. The vlogs on my channel are all about travel, food, and lifestyle. Lifestyle of Filipino millennial like me. If you're new to my channel, I usually upload travel updates as well as entry and visa requirements of different countries around the globe. And if you're into this kind of content, I hope you can tap the subscribe button now for you to be updated with my most recent upload. For today's video, I've decided to create a content related to Japan. Now, why Japan? Japan because their government just recently released a new travel update which is actually beneficial to individual travelers who likes to follow their own itinerary. Not unlike before that if you want to visit their country, you need to avail a tour package in an accredited travel agency. Did you know that Japan already scrapped out all of those tedious requirements made by COVID-19 to entice tourists to visit their country and of course to adapt in these trying times? And because of this, it will be more easier for us to visit Japan in the next few weeks and months to come. And without further ado, let me share with you guys the recent travel information or updates that they released just this October. The first one is that any Japan embassy around the globe will now start accepting all kinds of visa application. This includes individual travel, visiting friends, and of course, multiple entry visa applications. The second one is that the requirements for visiting friends are more relaxed right now, meaning you are no longer required to submit or possess an inviter's written pledge. Now, lastly, you are no longer needed or required to register to ERF or the Entrance Returnee Follow-up System. How about proof of COVID-19 vaccination? Do I need to present one? The answer for that is yes. Yes, because you need to possess or you need to have at least 3 shots of COVID-19 vaccination. So as long as you have 3 shots of any of these vaccination brands, then you are no longer required to have or to undergo an RT-PCR test prior your departure in your country. Having said that, you are still required to obtain a proof of vaccination which contains the 3 shots that you obtained in the previous weeks or months. And that vaccination certificate must be in English, pure English, or have a translation in Japanese language. If you're a Philippine citizen, then the only allowed vaccination certificate is the VaxCert-PH, and it is actually validated by the Japanese embassy here in the Philippines when I call them for confirmation. Should you have a Bureau of Quarantine vaccination certificate, may I highly recommend you guys to process the VaxCert-PH already for you to avoid any complication prior your departure here in the Philippines as well as when you arrive in Japan. Now, what if I'm unvaccinated or not fully vaccinated or even don't have any booster shot at all? The answer for that is yes, you're still allowed to visit Japan. It's just that you need to obtain another document prior your departure in your country of origin. And that is the COVID-19 RT-PCR test. You need to undergo the COVID-19 RT-PCR test 72 hours prior your departure in your country of origin. And the certificate must contain 9 important items. The first one is your full name. The second one is your date of birth. The third one is the testing method for COVID-19, and that is the RT-PCR test. The fourth one is what kind of sample did they get from you. It could be nasal swab or saliva or others. The fifth one is that the specimen collection date and time. The sixth is the result. Of course, it should be negative. The seventh is that what is the name of the medical institution? And lastly, the date of issue of the certificate. Now, that's that for the pre-departure requirements or entry requirements. Now, let's move on and talk about visa. The new travel policy reinstates the pre-pandemic visa regulations of Japan. Meaning, if your country is allowed to visit Japan without obtaining a visa before your arrival, and you may be able to get a visa upon arrival, then good for you, because you are no longer required to undergo any other processes. If you're a Filipino citizen or a citizen of a country who needs to get a visa pre-pandemic times, then you still need to follow the same visa process. Should you wish to know about the visa requirements or the required documents that you need to prepare related to your visa application, then please comment down below for me to be able to create another video with that specific content. Thank you so much for watching my video, and if you learned something today, I hope you can tap the subscribe button now for you to be updated with my most recent upload. Again, thank you and see you on my next vlog.